Welcome to Pegasus Games, homes of the games you never outgrow. I'm Tanner.
And I'm Patrick.
And we're here today in the Madison studio, aka Playroom. And this is our new channel. Patrick, what do we have going on today?
Today we have some exciting new stuff for you. We've got this box of Kaldheim. Just came in. We're going to crack it open and see if we get any goodies.
Ooh, definitely looking forward to that. And I believe in a separate video we're going to be going over some draft archetypes, limited archetypes. So if you're interested in any of that stuff...
We'll be getting into these guys, the
Ooh.
pre-release kits. So if that interests you, feel free to tune in later.
Alright, and without further ado, you ready to crack a pack?
I'm ready to crack these packs.
Let's go.
Alright, we got our Kaldheim booster here, so let's get into it.
What's that above the Kaldheim booster?
Ah, yeah, good point. This is our Buy a Box promo. It is our Realm Walker.
That's a very pretty card.
I agree, yeah, I really like the art on him. He's a shapeshifter, so it'll fit in a lot of different decks. As he enters the battlefield, you choose a creature type. You may look at the top card of your library anytime, and if it is a creature spell of the chosen type, you may cast it from the top of your library.
Very strong card.
That's what happens when you don't have nails. I just cut them yesterday, too.
Do you want to use the pen?
Might have to use the pen. This is definitely not recommended.
Yep. If anything, you can always use a box cutter.
Alright. Ooh, there we have it. What do we got for pack cards? We got Tybalt, our new Planeswalker.
Nico Aris.
Yep. This is also one of our new Planeswalkers.
Tyvar.
And Kaya.
There she is. Gotta get the Planeswalkers. Do you want me to hang on to the box?
Yeah. Alright, we got our packs. Is there anything you're hoping to see out of here, Tater?
Honestly, out of everything, I think it'd be really cool seeing a Vorinclex.
It would be cool to see the new Vorinclex. Makes me wonder where the other Praetors are.
Indeed it does.
Alright, pack one. It's got a Human Warrior.
Ooh, might have a reverse order.
Ooh. Yeah, these are Japanese card prints. So we're going to take that.
You might want to take three just to be safe. You don't have foil.
Should be a land and a foil. Yeah, we'll put those to the back. We'll learn after we open the first one. All right. Right away, we got our uncommons. I'm just gonna look at it.
Okay.
So we know what we're doing here.
All right.
Yeah.
The only reason why I said that was because there's the
foils. Yep.
Yeah.
5. Perfect. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4 every time, and I take that.
If you do
should
5,
do it.
because you got to include the land.
My land's in the middle of the pack.
Actually,
Alright.
it's because you already shuffled it.
It might be. So first we have our Hawk, our Pilfering Hawk. Dwarven reinforcements.
There's that new foretell mechanic.
Yeah, you want to tell them about it?
Yeah, so anytime you have priority on your turn, aka sorcery speed, you can put it into exile for 2 generic mana face down. You do have to keep track of which order you put them in, just in case someone asks. And they have a foretell cost, and you can pay that cost on a later turn, emphasis later turn. And you can pay it for its foretell cost and put it onto the battlefield or activate the ability. So instead of paying 4 mana right away for an Augury Raven, you can pay 2 now, 2 later, have a 3/3 flyer.
Seems pretty cool. You can spread your mana out. We got the Icehide Troll, bringing back the Snowlands.
Yeah. Any Snowland creating mana.
Enchant creature, the Wither Crown. Broken Wings. A Disenchant with one more option. Costs one more too, though. The Dust Wielder.
Good to see elves are back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Best card for hide and seek.
The Caravan Hulk. Craven Hulk.
Yep.
Alright, Invoke the Divine. And there's our beautiful lands. I'm really excited about these. They are fetchable snow lands.
Yeah.
Snow
So we've got the full 5 cycle for basic lands, and we've got a new cycle. One of every 2 color combination. Also fetchable.
Mm-hmm. The Dwarven Hammer.
Sometimes you just gotta make things go thump.
Brigatard Stronghold. Poison the Cup. And our first rare, the Cosmos Elixir.
Oh, sweet, a white card.
It's pretty much what it is. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card if your life is greater than your starting life total. Otherwise, you gain 2 life. All right. Sweet. Go for it.
Alright. Alright, time for pack 2. Ooh, these are a little harder than those Zendikar packs. Alright.
Flip cards, yep.
Yep. Got the flip card.
Let's take that guy, and that should be a rare, yep.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. Oh. There we go. Now the rare's in back. Oh. And whoa. Binding the Old Gods. Sagas. Very, very cool. Berg Strider. Another very cool giant wizard. Starnheim Courser. Village Rites. Always a good reprint to have. Alright, is it Herald or Herald?
Herald. I think it's
Herald?
a Herald.
Alright, Harry. It's all you. Scorn Effigy. Skull Raid. A very playable Mind Rot. Smashing Success. Gold Maw Champion. Fearless Pup.
What a cutie.
Ooh, there's that dual land cycle I was telling you guys about. Enters the battlefield tapped, but it's fetchable, and it's snow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, rare came a little earlier. Alright. Frostpire Arcanist. Draugr's Helm.
Ooh, a foil.
Foil Poison the Cup. Very nice foiling.
I like the watermark.
Very, very nice. And, ooh, Runeforge Champion. When he enters the battlefield, you may search your library and or graveyard for a rune card, put it into your hand. Make sure you reveal it first. If you search your library, shuffle. You may pay 1 rather than pay the mana cost for rune spells you cast. Very strong and limited.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited to see what people do with him. Unless that's my foil.
No, this isn't a Pokemon pack. Rare's in front, not in back.
Right, I get that, but...
So all you did was take some commons and move them in front.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, I'm trying to help, I promise.
Sorry, we'll try and edit all that out.
Here's another common for you.
All right. Got my pack in order. First off, we have our X-Guard Cavalry. A Dwarf Berserker. Bound in gold. Depart the realm.
Very pretty art.
Mm-hmm. It's nice that it hits a permanent too.
Mm-hmm.
Grizzled Outrider. Just a solid 5/5 on 5. Raise the Draugr.
Skyrim's back.
Scorn Effigy. Effigy. The Tuscary Firewalker. Dogged Pursuit. Valor of the Worthy. Are you worthy?
No.
Oh. Bam! Treasure token.
That's a very pretty treasure token.
Ooh, a snow-covered island. Do you like the art on these new snow-covereds better than the old ones?
Honestly, the ones that are, if you're asking about the full arts, it's kind of hard to tell. I do very much like the full art aesthetic, but at the same token, these lands are just gorgeous, and I love the Norse mythology behind them.
It's hard to argue with. Usher of the Fallen. Rootless Yew. Brought a tree folk back. The Icebind Pillar. A snow artifact.
I guess you could say it's a snowtifact.
Yeah, it's like a cheaper icy manipulator.
Yep.
And my second rare, Search for Glory. Search your library for a snow permanent card, a legendary card, or a saga card. Reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. You gain 1 life for each snow spent to cast this spell. Nice.
Search your library for anything and gain 3 life. Seems pretty strong.
Yeah, it is or, so you only get 1, but still, that seems pretty good. And then I have another card here, so I have a foil.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Another rare.
Ooh, it's a foil mythic.
Ooh, mythic.
Nice. The Resplendent Marshal, the Angel Warrior. I'm actually really excited to pull this one. So flying. When Resplendent Marshal enters the battlefield or dies, you may exile another creature card from your graveyard. When you do, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control other than Resplendent Marshal that shared a creature type with the exiled card. It seems pretty good for only 3 mana.
Definitely.
And that foil is pretty.
That's a very gorgeous foil. I love the coloration on her shield.
Mm-hmm. All right, moving on. That's a good one.
Yeah. Don't forget your other rare.
This is true. I was searching for glory and I found it in the Marshal.
All right. All right. Here's our token. All right. Here we're going to have squash. Ooh. So people are likening this to a blue Path to Exile. Bind the monster. Snakeskin Veil. Death Knell Berserker. Ooh, Shimmer Drift Veil. It'll be very strong. Struggle for Skemfar. Arachnoform. Goldmaw Champion. Craven Hulk. He's hiding behind the goat. Code Spell Cleric. And the uncommons, Path to the World Tree. Arnie Slays the Troll. Really cool art on these sagas. Ooh, Weathered Runestone. The fixed Grafdigger's Cage.
Yep.
Alpine Meadow. Gorgeous, gorgeous land. And rare. Ooh, Glorious Protector.
Nice.
The rare angel. Flying Flash. When she enters the battlefield, you may exile any number of non-angel creatures you control until she leaves the battlefield. For a foretell of only 3.
So far we got 4 white rares and a pseudo white rare.
Honorary white rare.
Honorary, yep. All right. My first card is the Grim Draugr.
Ooh. Zombie Berserker.
Behold the multiverse. It's quite a thing to behold.
Indeed it is.
The Stalwart Valkyrie. Infernal Pet.
Look, he's had a snack.
Masked Vandal. The Dread Rider.
Ooh.
Ravenous Lindworm. Lots of monsters and beasts in this one.
Indeed.
Look at this guy. He looks intense.
I mean, he kind of has to be. He's a demon.
Yeah. Raiding everything. Demon Berserker. Lots of Berserkers in this set, too. Code Spell Cleric. The Cinderheart Giant. And into my uncommons, there's a Saga. The 3 Seasons. A Giant's Amulet. Skemfar Shadow Sage.
Gary's little brother.
Yep, Gary's little brother. And then my rare,
No,
after my snow-covered forest.
you got a little owl cat in there.
Oh yeah, right there, you see him?
Yeah.
That's cool. What a cutie. It's not white.
Ooh.
Arnie Broken Broken Brow. Haste. Huh. He headbutted a troll and won.
I think I got a tooth out of that transaction.
Yeah. Does kind of look like it hurts though. Alright, so he is a 3 mana, 2 colorless, 1 red, 3/3 legendary creature, human berserker. He has haste and boast. So for 1 mana, you may change Broken Bow's base power to 1 plus the greatest power among other creatures you control. You want to explain boast to him, Tanner?
Yeah, so how boast works is it's basically after you've declared your creature as an attacker, you can pay the mana cost of the boast at any point during that turn. You don't have to do it during combat, but you do have to before you pass to the next person's turn.
Alright. An activated ability that you can activate after it's been declared an attacker. Sweet.
Awesome. Time for the next one. Alright, there's that token. Alright. Bound in gold. Alright, bound in gold. Bergstrider. Coma's Faithful. Mammoth Growth. Ravenwing. Jarl of the Forsaken. Story Seeker. Dusk Wielder. Heggy Mob. Beskir Shieldmate. Into the Uncommons. Saw it coming. Who didn't? Ooh, Narfi, Betrayer King. Boreal Outrider. Oh, cool. Valky,
Ooh,
God
a
of
mythic.
Lies. A mythic.
Nice.
Pretty strong card. For 1 and a black, when Valky enters the battlefield, each opponent reveals their hand. For each opponent, exile a creature card they revealed this way until Valky leaves the battlefield. Then I can pay X, choose a creature card exiled with Valky with CMC, aka converted mana cost, X. Valky becomes a copy of that card. And now, this is a modal double face card, meaning it has another side. But before we get into that side, a beautiful land. Now, so who here knows if somebody would lie?
Yeah, the God of Lies sure would.
Indeed, he is actually Tybalt, Cosmic Imposter. 5 black and a red. Legendary Planeswalker Tybalt. As Tybalt enters the battlefield, you get an emblem with, you may play cards exiled with Tybalt, Cosmic Imposter, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast these spells. He has a +2, exile the top card of each player's library. -3 is exile target artifact or creature. And -8, exile all cards from all graveyards. Add triple red. And it starts with 5 loyalty.
It's always nice when Planeswalkers come with at least 4 or more.
Indeed it does, especially for 7 mana.
Mm-hmm. It is a very expensive Planeswalker, but he is quite good.
Especially when he has another half very cheap.
Yeah, for only 2. All right, well, that is a cool pull. Got our first god. Let's see if we can keep it going.
Man, I'm more excited about Narfi than I am. He's cool.
He is pretty cool, I agree. Alright, so there's our token. We'll set that aside. Just fixing it now. Not even trying to guess.
Yep.
Alright, strategic planning is our first common. You can do it.
Come on. Come on, camera. I know you know how to do this. Stop focusing on Volky.
Nice. Alright. Dwarven reinforcements. The Grizzled Outrider. Elderfang Disciple. The Goldvein Pick. Struggle for Skemfar. Valor of the Worthy. The good old Firewalker. Another Berserker.
Mm-hmm.
Invoke the Divine. Into my uncommons, my first one is the Frost Augur. Set of the Worthy. Colossal Plow. It is quite the plow.
That is a very large plow.
Alright, and then my Snowfield Sinkhole. Another
Ooh.
fetchable dual land here.
Very cool.
And then my rare.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's a flip card. Oh, it's a land. Nice. We got a
Ooh.
full art version, showcase version of one of our new flip land cycles. This one is the green and blue one, the Bark Channel Pathway. And the Tide Channel Pathway. Ooh, I really like the Tide art on that, how it comes up.
That's very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Some gorgeous art on there.
So they completed the cycle with this set. We now have these flip lands in all 10 combinations.
Yep. All 2 color combinations are completed.
And then my foil was an Infernal Pet. Who doesn't need a little shiny pet?
Yeah.
Alright, moving on.
Alright. There's the token. Alright. So first up, we've got Demon Bolt. Augur Raven. Guardian Gladewalker. Gold Vein Pick. Priest of the Haunted Edge. Annul. Seize the Spoils. God's Hall Guardian. Good old-fashioned cat. Smashing Success. Svella Ice Shaper. Tergrid's Shadow. Notvold Slumber Mound. There's a beautiful snow island mountain. And then rare is Rise of the Dreadmarn. 2 and a black. Create X 2/2 black zombies berserker creature tokens, where X is the number of non-token creatures that died this turn. Has a foretell cost of just a single black. Very strong. And then, ooh. Foil Path to the World Tree.
Nice.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten a single green or blue rare unless you count this land.
Yeah.
But we got lots of packs to go. Alright, behold the multiverse. The Grimdraugr. Broken Wings. Skull Raid. Ouch.
Mm-hmm.
The Gnotvoid. Gnotvold.
Notvold.
A Notvold Recluse.
G is silent.
Carfel Kennel Master.
Everyone's a dog if you're a kennel master.
Doggo. Invoke the Divine. The Cinderheart Giant. Revitalize.
Brand new art on Revitalize, too.
Yeah. Had the old guy drinking the potion before.
Yep.
Ooh, into my uncommons. We got the Freezing Flame.
I want to say it's Aegar.
Agar?
Yeah.
Agar? Agar?
Like it's Aether?
Aether. Yeah, that makes sense.
Aegar?
Usher of the Fallen. Another Ice Pillar. My Snowland. It's a Highland Forest. And then my rare.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'm sorry, my foil. Haha, April Fools. And my rare. Ooh, another mythic. Eradicator Valkyrie. An Angel Berserker, Black Angel. Flying lifelink hexproof from Planeswalkers. Boast for only 2, 1 colorless and 1 black. Sacrifice a creature. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or Planeswalker.
That seems very strong.
Does, especially if you have good creature production.
If you have some tokens or something, or even just want creatures that can die.
Mm-hmm. And if they have no creatures, they have to sacrifice Planeswalkers.
Yep.
Seems like a fun card. All right, add it to the pool.
All right. Check out his face.
He looks very determined.
Alright, so here's our Elf Warrior token. And then Grim Draugr. Behold the Multiverse. Probably one of the most strong blue Foretell cards in here. At a common, at least. Stalwart Valkyrie. Ravenous Lindworm. Infernal Pet. Horizon Seeker. Dread Rider. Ooh, vehicles are back. Funeral Longboat. Do you want to explain a little bit on how vehicles work?
Yeah, so vehicles have a crew ability. The way that crew works is it'll always have a number. Crew 1, crew 2, crew 3. That is the total power required to crew it. If you think about crewing a vehicle, every vehicle needs a crew. So you tap an existing creature. Say we have our Runeforge champion here. He has a power of 2. So if you tap him using the activated ability of crew, you would have a total power of crew 2. You only need 1, so this would be more than sufficient. So if you had just a 1/1 creature, it could crew this, which turns your vehicles into creatures until the end of turn.
Alright, thank you. Giant Ox. Run Amok. Into the uncommons of Bredegard Stronghold. Bloodline Pretender. Colorless Changeling. Ooh. Shepherd of the Cosmos. Got our gorgeous snow-covered forest with our little owl friend. Ooh, Rare Saga.
Nice.
Battle for Bredegard. 1 green white. Create a 1/1 white human warrior creature token. Create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. Choose any number of artifact tokens and or creature tokens you control with different names. For each of them, create a token that's a copy of it. That seems pretty strong as well.
It does seem pretty strong. I really like that they brought the sagas back, too.
Indeed.
All right. All right, the Pilfering Hawk. Way down. Let's get that in focus there. Skull Raid. Broken Wings. Village Rites. Notvold Recluse. Funeral Longboat. Open the Omen Paths. Oh,
Very interesting ritual.
yeah, it's Debalt.
Yeah.
Doomscar Oracle. The Craven Hulk. My first uncommon is Finn, the Fangbearer.
As it turns out, poison's back in the set.
Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. Scary. Cardul Doomscourge. Cardur?
Cardur.
Crush the Weak. I got a regular snow-covered plains.
Very pretty art.
And my rare is a Graven Lore. A snow instant. 3 mana and 2 blue, so 5 total. Scry X, where X is the amount of snow mana spent to cast this spell, then draw 3 cards. So you could scry up to 5 and draw 3. It doesn't seem too bad at instant speed.
Yep. At the end of your opponent's turn, scry 5, draw 3.
Seems good.
Very strong. Alright. So, since we're sitting about halfway through the box, we're just going to go past the commons. I might go in depth a little later in a separate video, but let's just go straight to the uncommons. All right. Draugr's Helm. Dual Strike. Nico Defies Destiny.
I'm excited to read more of her lore.
Their lore.
Their lore?
Gender neutral.
Ooh.
First ever.
Nice. Even more exciting.
Right, and then we got a Mystic Reflection. Very interesting card to say the very least. For 1 in a blue, instant, choose target non-legendary creature. The next time one or more creatures or planeswalkers enter the battlefield this turn, they enter as copies of the chosen creature, with a foretell cost of a single blue.
Huh.
Either a very strong Craterhoof card, or a very strong, you're not getting the strong card.
Options. Options are always good.
And then a Gorgeous Island.
All right. All right. I got a snow-covered swamp in this one. My first uncommon. Oh,
Nope.
oh. Nice, I failed.
Yep.
All right, my first uncommon. Path to the World Tree.
Sorry.
No, standing ovation. Replicating Ring. This is a very interesting card. I was actually excited when I first read it. I think there's a lot of cool things you could do with it. It is slow, but for a limited format, it seems really good.
I definitely actually thought that was a rare.
When you first read it?
Indeed.
I could see that. Arnie slays the troll. And then my rare, which you definitely didn't already see, was Reflection of Litajara. Litajara? Yeah. 4 colorless and 1 blue. Enchantment. As Reflections of Litajara enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Whenever you cast a spell of the chosen type, copy that spell. Gross.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just going to be skipping straight to the uncommons off camera here. All right. So for our uncommons, we're going to have Doomscar Titan. Pretty good foretell card. Ooh, here's that showcase everyone's been very hyped about. Cole the Forge Master. Very cool art.
It's cool to see you getting them in regular packs.
Indeed it is. Valkyrie's Sword. Swamp. And then for the rare, Crippling Fear. 2 black, sorcery, choose a creature type. Creatures that aren't the chosen type get -3/-3 until end of turn. Tribal board wipe, very strong.
Mm-hmm. All right. All right, starting with the plains. I got a snow-covered plains. I feel like they've been half and half on basic lands or dual lands.
Yeah, so far I would definitely say it's been about 50-50.
All right, my first uncommon is the Clarion Spirit, followed by Rune of Mortality. Mortality, yep. And Naga Rune Eyes. Ooh, another showcase card. It's 2 for 2. Very pretty.
Very, very pretty.
Mm-hmm. All right, and my rare. Oh, it's the Phyrexian Vornklex.
Ooh.
That is so cool. It's
Ooh.
got the Phyrexian scripture.
So for those at home who don't know what this card is or does, this is Phyrexian, or this is Vorinclex. I want to say Phyrexian Raider.
Yep, that sounds right.
It actually has the Phyrexian creature type, Phyrexian Praetor, trample and haste 6/6. Any if an effect would put one or more counters on a permanent you control, double those counters. If an effect an opponent controls would put counters on something, half them rounded down.
It's really, really strong. This is one of the better cards in the set, and I'm super excited to be pulling it in this form.
To be completely honest, I think that also might be the most expensive card in this set.
It might be.
Especially being Phyrexian.
All right. Well, that was exciting. Going to be hard to beat. That's 3 mythics and a foil one. That means we should have one more.
One more. Although knowing our luck, we might get a second one.
Yeah, this has been really lucky so far.
Alright. And once again, just getting those commons out of the way.
Cool.
Alright. Skemfar Elder Hall. Divine Gambit. Ooh, 3 for 3 now?
Oh, another showcase.
Agar
Nice.
the Freezing Flame. Ooh, foil struggled for Skemfar. Rimewood Falls.
That is a duel. And your rare. Ooh, another
Ooh.
showcase.
Varagoth Blood Skysire. 2 and a black, Demon Rogue, Death Touch, Boast. 1 and a black. Target player searches their library for a card and puts it on top. Shuffle your library, obviously, before putting that card on top. And it's a 2/3 with Death Touch. Very powerful.
That art kind of reminds me of a token.
Yeah.
Demon Rogue, all right. All right. My first rare is, my first uncommon. Gates of Istfell. It is a land. Enters the battlefield tapped, gives you white, but for 2 colorless, a white and 2 blue, you can sacrifice it to gain 2 life and draw 2 cards. I think there's a cycle of all 5 colors, right, that have stuff like this.
Indeed there are.
So it's definitely something to keep an eye out for if you're drafting.
Yep.
Blizzard Brawl. Maja, Bredegard Protector. I got a Forest Plains for my Snowland.
Ooh.
And my rare. It's a creature. The Old Growth Troll. Nice.
Very cool card. Very cool card.
It is 3 mana, 4/4, Troll Warrior, Trample. When the Old Growth Troll dies, if it was a creature, return it to the battlefield. It's now an enchantment with Enchant Forest. You control, and Enchanted Forest heads tap to add 2 green mana. And 1 tap, sacrifice this land, create a tapped 4/4 green Troll Warrior creature token with Trample. Interesting. So he starts as a 4/4. If he dies, you can bring him back and put him on a forest, which then taps for 2 land. Or you can sacrifice that forest to return him to a 4/4. However, it is a token, so you can't do it again.
Indeed, you can't do it again. However, like we saw on one of the on Battle for Bredegard, you can make a copy of that token eventually.
This is true, yeah. All right. And I also had a foil Shepherd of the Cosmos,
Very nice.
which is actually a very pretty foil.
Indeed it is. Alright. You just gotta get those pesky commons out of the way. Oh, wait, can you find all of the...
Flip cards?
Yeah.
Yeah. A list of them?
No, like, can you find the 7, 8?
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, maybe we can put the whole thing together.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. Uncommon number 1. We've got Rune of Flight, Ruined Crown. You can go searching for those runes. Vega the Watcher. Very strong card. A Snow-Covered Forest. Ooh. And, Essica's Chariot. 3 and a green, legendary artifact vehicle. When it enters the battlefield, create 2/2/2 green cat creature tokens. And whenever it attacks, create a token that's a copy of target token you control. And has a crew of 4. It's a 4/4. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. Here's one. Oh no! Oh, my rare was a dual-sided card, so they saw it. Well, if you were watching, then you know. But good to know. I'll keep an eye out for that next time.
Yep.
All right. My first uncommon is the Elven Bow. Every good elf needs a bow.
Indeed they do.
Shepherd of the Cosmos. Cole the Forge Master. I got me a Island Mountain.
Volatile Fjord.
And my rare is the God of the Cosmos.
For all those mythology fans out there, this is one of the closest ones we have to Odin, God of Time.
You can see the raven with him. So for 3 mana and 2 blue, 5 total, he is a legendary creature, a god. He is only a 1/1. However, he gets +1/+1 for each creature in your hand and each foretold card in your own exile. At the beginning of your end step, choose a card type, then reveal the top 2 cards of your library. Put all cards of the chosen type into your hand and the rest of the bottom of your library in any order. So if you pick a good card type, you can constantly get draw off it. But like all the gods, he is a flip card. And on the back, we have his Raven. Haka Whispering Raven. It is a 2 mana creature, 1 colorless, 1 blue. Legendary creature bird, flying. When the Whispering Raven deals combat damage to a player, return it to its owner's hand, then scry 2. So you get it out, it's real cheap, you can get some scry off it, then you can bring it back as whichever side you want. It's nice, you could play it early on and then late game play him.
Indeed.
Very fun card. Good pull.
I believe that means this is rare number 4, correct?
That is our 4th mythic, yes. If we get another one, we would be lucky.
All
It's
right.
actually 5 because of our foil one here.
Oh, yeah. All right. Dwarf Berserker, for those of you who want to know what the tokens are. All right. And here we have Harry, King of Skemfar, also known as Herald. The Litjara Glade Warden. Immersturm Skullcairn, another one of that dual land cycle, or the land cycle that has a 2-color activated ability. Glacial Floodplain. And, rare Saga. Firha's Retribution. 1 white, white, black. Create a 4/4 white angel warrior creature token with flying and vigilance. Until end of turn, angels you control gain tap, destroy target creature with power less than this creature's power. And for the last one, we have angels you control gain double strike until end of turn. Seems very aggressive.
Yeah, there's some good angel synergy in this set. All right, let's keep going. That's a cool one. But let's not reveal it again. All right. My first uncommon, provoke the trolls. Something that's not recommended.
Definitely not. You don't want to wake them from their slumber.
Another Lijar Glade Warden. And the Weathered Runestone. Then my Snow-Covered Plains. My rare is a land.
Ooh.
It is not the showcase version, but it is very pretty still. This is the white-blue version of it, the Henge Gate pathway, or the Mist Gate pathway.
Ooh, very pretty.
Mm-hmm. And then I got a showcase foil Naga Rune Eyes. Legendary creature, human wizard, very pretty foil.
Very, very pretty. You know, at first I wasn't a huge fan of this art style, but now I think it's kind of growing on me.
I agree, yeah. We'll probably see lots of these out of the collector boosters, too.
Indeed.
All right.
All right. Time for the next pack. Just going to get those commons out of the way. And we've got our Doomscar Titan. Spectral Steel. Ooh. Showcase Narfi Betrayer King. Very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Sulphurous Mire, the Rakdos or Black Red. And then, ooh, Calamity Bearer. 2 red, Giant Berserker. If a giant source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage to that permanent or player instead. He'd ignite the World Tree itself if he could.
He sure would. Oh, here's another one for you.
Thank you.
All right. Then my first uncommon is the Vengeful Reaper. Boreal Outrider. Another saga, Invasion of the Giants.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. I got another basic Snow-Covered Mountain. I feel like I'm getting more of the basics than you are.
I'd say it's probably about 60-40.
And my rare is a saga as well.
Ooh.
The Blood Sky Massacre. It is 1 colorless, 1 black, 1 red. Step 1 of the saga is create a 2/3 red demon berserker creature token with menace. Step 2 is whenever a berserker attacks this turn, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Then phase 3 is add 1 red mana for each berserker you control. Until end of turn, you don't lose this mana as steps and phases ends. For only 3 mana, that's a lot of value.
Indeed it is. Both card draw and mana production in a black-red card?
Yeah, that's not bad. Actually, red draw.
Right. Alright. Next card. Next pack. So far, any hopes for another card other than another Phyrexian Vorinclex?
Honestly, I was hoping to pull Tibalt, and I was hoping to pull Vorinclex. I have gotten them both, so anything else I pull would be just lucky.
Alright. And time for those uncommons. Turgrid's Shadow. Axgard Armory. Everyone saw it coming. Rimewood Falls. Ooh, Foil Sculptor of Winter. Ooh, Haunting Voyage. Hey, another
Another
mythic.
mythic. That's 5 in the box.
All right,
It's a
cool.
good box.
Choose a creature type. Return up to 2 creatures of that type from your graveyard to the battlefield. If this spell was foretold, return all creature cards of that type from your graveyard to the battlefield instead. So instead of paying 6, you'll pay 7 plus the 2 when you foretell it, so 9 mana. But remember, you got to do it on a separate turn. All right.
Nice. Those out of there. Bloodline Pretender. Valkyrie's Sword. Nico Defies Destiny. Another basic snow covered. And my rare. Ooh. Magada Brazen Outlaw. It is only 1 colorless, 1 red, legendary creature, Dwarf Berserker. Other dwarves you control get +1/+0. Whenever a dwarf you control becomes tapped, create a treasure token, and sacrifice 5 treasures, search your library for an artifact or dragon card, put that card onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library.
That seems very powerful.
It does. For only 2 mana, you can get it out early and start building it up.
Indeed.
Alright.
All right. Next pack. All right. Invasion. Oh. Invasion of the Giants. Replicating Ring. Elven Bow. Ooh, Ice Tunnel. Ooh. Foil Woodland Chasm.
Oh, cool. You got a foil
That's
snowland.
very pretty. Now I know I pulled more duels than you did.
For sure.
Right. And then... Oh.
A rare saga.
Herald unites the elves. 2 black-green mill-free cards. You may put an elf or Tyvar card from your graveyard onto the battlefield. Tyvar, for anyone who's curious, is the new elvish planeswalker. Put a +1/+1 counter on each elf you control. Whenever an elf you control attacks this turn, target creature an opponent controls gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Elf board wipes. Strong.
Mm-hmm. Alright, my first uncommon is Dual Strike. Followed by Swella, the Ice Shaper. Notvold, Slumber Mound. Another one of those lands.
Mm-hmm.
I got a Snow-Covered Swamp. And my rare. Ooh, the World Tree.
Ooh, very strong card. Very pretty.
It is a land. It enters the battlefield tapped. It produces 1 green. As long as you control 6 or more lands, lands you control have tapped to add 1 mana of any color. Then if you can accumulate 2 mana of each color, you can tap it. Sacrifice the World Tree, search your library for any number of God cards, put them onto the battlefield, and then shuffle your library. The World Tree.
Seems like a very fun card.
Yeah, God Tribal could be fun.
Indeed. Right.
Nice.
Nice. All right. We've got a Glimpse the Cosmos. Port of Carfell. The blue-black version. Carter's Vicious Return. I do like how they have these at both uncommon and rare. The sagas. Snow-covered island. And Draugr Necromancer for 3 and a black. Snow creature, zombie, cleric. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile that card with an ice counter on it instead. You may cast spells from among cards in exile your opponents own with ice counters on them, and you may spend mana from snow sources as though it were mana of any color to cast those spells, turning all of their colored mana into snow mana. Very cool.
All right. Spectral Steel. A Vengeful Reaper. Provoke the Trolls. Apparently they didn't learn.
No.
And our rare is the Realm Walker. This is our buy box promo. This is what she looks like regularly. It's a shapeshifter actually, so I guess it's an anything it wants to be.
For all those Hippo Commander decks out there.
Yes, yes. And I got another snow-covered mountain. Basic land.
Alright. Next pack. Alright. We've got Kaya's Onslaught. Lejara Moon Mirror Lake. Return Upon the Tide. Snow-covered Swamp. And Faceless Haven. A snow changeling land that can become a creature. Very cool.
All right. Spirit of the Alderguard. A bear spirit. The Great Hall. The Great Hall of Starnheim. Phallos of the Imposter. Fall of the Imposter.
Phallos. What?
I don't know. I read it kind of funny. Fall of the Imposter. A snow-covered mountain. And a Mastwood Nexus. There's a artifact, 4 mana. Creatures you control are every creature type. The same is true for every creature spell you control and creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. For 3 mana, you can tap it and make a 2/2 blue shapeshifter creature token with Changeling. This card is insane. Turns all of your creatures into whatever you want them to be. You don't even have to have them in your hand or on the battlefield.
It turns them into everything you want and don't want them to be.
Yep. Fun card. Lots of fun deck building ideas will come from this.
All right. We've got a Surtland Frostspire, Ruin of Speed, Forging the Tyrite Sword, Woodland Chasm, ooh, Foil Behold the Multiverse. That's a very pretty foil. And Skemfar Avenger. 1 and a black, Elf Berserker. Whenever another non-token Elf or Berserker you control dies, draw a card and lose a life. And it's a 3/1 for 2. Pretty good stats. some spot to put it.
Yep. It's got to go somewhere. All right. Except let's yeah, there we go. Don't want to give anything away.
Yep.
Fearless Liberator. It's my first uncommon. The Trickster God's Heist. Another saga. Battershield Warrior. A basic snow-covered swamp. And my rare. Ooh, legendary
Ooh.
something. Ooh, the God of Death. Alright. Here's a 3-mana creature, 2 colorless, 1 black, legendary creature, God. 6/6 with Death Touch. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile 2 cards from your graveyard. If you cannot, sacrifice Aragon and draw a card.
It's just Egon, not Aragon.
Egon. 6/6 for Death Touch for only 3 mana. But it has a flip side as well. The Throne of Death. Legendary artifact, only for 1 black. At the beginning of your upkeep, mill a card. For 2 colorless and a black, tap, exile a creature card from your graveyard, and draw a card. Black draw for 1 mana, that's not bad.
Technically 3.
3 on the draw, yeah. However, if this guy dies, you get to draw 2.
Yep. Not when he dies. If you can't pay the 2.
Takes a little setup, but this card seems good.
Definitely. Seems like a fun build around. Right. Here we've got a Hailstorm Valkyrie, Morite of the Frost, Avalanche Caller, a beautiful Glacial Floodplain, ooh, and then a full art Elrond's Epiphany.
Very pretty.
5 blue. Create 2 1/1 bird creature tokens with flying. Take an extra turn after this one. Exile Elrond's Epiphany with a foretell of 4 blue. That seems like a very good, very fun extra turn spell.
It's always fun to pull full arts out of regular packs, too.
Indeed. Alright. We'll go down to our last 2 packs, so Patrick, have fun with these.
Oh, we'll do. We're getting down there. Bam! Human Warrior. Ooh. Alright, let's do away with these. Perfect. Alright, so let's see here. Our first uncommon. Rune of Might. Ooh, another showcase card. Followed by the Ferja, Judge of Valor. An Angel Cleric. Basalt Ravager. Nice. A snow-covered forest. Alright, let's see what my rare here is. Ooh, that's my foil. Ooh, but it's a foil rare. See, I didn't lie. Toski, Bearer of Secrets. 3 mana, 1 green. Legendary creature, Squirrel. Got a legendary squirrel.
The legendary squirrels, they'd exist.
This spell can't be countered. Indestructible. The Bearer of Secret. When Toski, Bearer of Secrets attacks each combat if able. He has to attack each combat if able. When a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Ooh, that's really good.
Yeah, very strong. Lots of really good card draw in green these days.
1/1 indestructible.
Yep.
Little squirrels just running around ruining everything. And then my rare. Ooh, is a showcase. The God of the Worthy. We've gotten most of the gods.
We indeed. Actually, we've only gotten a small portion of them.
Most of the monocolored gods.
They're all monocolored.
Are they?
Yep.
We got 1, 2.
This isn't a god.
Oh, you're right. Eric. Oh.
1, 2,
Yeah, there he is.
3, 4.
4. Do you call it? Do you
Yeah.
count to bolt?
Yeah, because Volky.
Yep.
He might lie, but he's still a god.
Fair enough. So our showcase rare here. Redane, God of the Worthy. 2 colorless, 1 white. Legendary creature, God. 2/3 flying vigilance. Snow lands your opponent's control enter the battlefield tapped. Non-creature spells your opponent's cast with converted mana cost 4 or greater cost 4 or greater cost 2 more to cast. Okay. So what she does is she makes your opponent's creatures that are 4 or more cost even more.
Non-creatures.
Non-creatures, yep.
Yep. And makes everyone's snow lanes enter tapped. Except for yours.
Her flip side is Valkymir's Protector's Shield. Legendary artifact, 3 mana, 1 white. If a source an opponent's control would deal damage to you or permanents you control, prevent 1 of that damage. Whenever you or another permanent you control becomes the target of a spell or ability that an opponent controls, counter that spell or ability unless its controller pays 1. Nice.
Seems very good.
It does.
Last pack's all yours.
All right, last pack, guys. We've already gotten 6 mythics, so can't hope for too much out of this one.
I think we've gotten literally all of the cards we were looking for.
We did. This was a really fun and good box. All right. Last pack. We have our Blood Sky Berserker. Frenzied Raider. Rune of Sustenance. A Alpine Meadow. And the last rare. It's a creature. Sigrid, God Favored. 1
Very
colorless, 2 white. Legendary creature, human warrior, flash. First strike, protection from god creatures. When Sigrid, God Favored, enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target attacking or blocking creature until Sigrid leaves the battlefield. That's where his flash comes in. 2/2 removal. Nice. All right. Should we take a look at what we got?
Definitely.
All right, and there you have it, guys. Those were our polls. Let me try and get some of this light off it for you.
All right, and there's all of the cards we opened today. Definitely thinking that Vorinclex is probably the most expensive one.
Oh, yes.
Although I do think the most fun one to play with is definitely going to be that Maskwood Nexus.
That Maskwood Nexus is going to be a lot of fun. Super excited to pull that Vorinclex. Super excited to start building with some of these.
Definitely.
That was a very fun box. We ended up with a couple mythics more than we should have. We got this foil angel. Very excited about this Chandra. She had a long day.
She does.
Very excited about this Nexus right here. This Nexus is going to be so much fun.
Indeed it is.
What was your favorite card we opened?
So my favorite card that we opened, if we're strictly speaking on cards of how much fun I think they're going to be in Commander and stuff, which is my personal favorite format, it's actually kind of hard to choose. But I would say it's somewhere between the Reflections of Litjara, Mystic Reflection, and Essica's Chariot.
Why the Chariot?
Because I think it'd be very fun making token copies of very big Eldrazi tokens that I've already made.
That does sound like fun. Sweet. Well, thank you for joining us here today, guys. We hope you had a good time as well. Feel free to like the page, subscribe.
Don't forget to share us with your friends. Let them know that we do funny videos once in a while.
And if there are any cards here that you really liked, feel free to comment your favorite one at the bottom. Otherwise, we'll take care. You take care. We'll see you soon.
Have a great day.